Guess what, Two Guys with Knives fam? It's our birthday!
We are turning 10!
Woohoo! How do we start Two Guys with Knives? Wow, that's it's crazy to think back. At the time, I was full-time personal training, and nutrition was such a big part of what I would do with my clients. So I was doing the recipe planning, the meal planning to go along with whatever their fitness goals were. So it actually started a bit as a joke in jest where my clients would be like, hey, you're doing everything for me already, why can't you just cook for me? And then me and Sergio would be trucking down the street with these little paper bags, delivering them throughout downtown. So that's kind of planted the seed for me and Sergio. And then we would meal prep for ourselves on the weekends, and Sergio would take what we would make to work. And his colleagues started saying to him, hey, if I just throw you a couple of extra bucks, can you plate a bit extra for me?
And the first menu we started to post just for friends on Facebook actually at that time. And they start to send a message for all their friends and they start to grow organically.
It was so funny. We didn't have a website for the first year. And when we would put the menu on Facebook, we would just tag everyone that we knew. So it would spam their homepage. When we were first starting, it was hilarious. We had our little kitchen island and we were chopping bell peppers, and Sergio would be on our literally 50 square foot balcony with our little barbecue grilling the zucchinis and grilling the eggplants. Us transferring it to one of our 5 fridges that were in our apartment.
Cook just for friends, but then got the time that started to cook for more people, and to be safe, we really make sure that you rent a kitchen that's all food equipment, everything properly done. So then you start to rent the kitchen, but the rent was very, very expensive. So then you start to look for a place for us to try to build our own kitchen.
So we bounced around in shared facilities for a little bit. Like we were in Richmond. We were in our shared kitchen space in Richmond for about a year. Then because the rent was so expensive and we needed more production days, we were only able to be there on the weekends, and we really need to be in production 7 days a week. And so we decided to sell our home. We're like, okay, we're selling our place, we're building out our facility, we're going to Surrey, we're finding a new place to live, let's do it. I don't think we slept for a while.
9 months later, we have our kitchen built, and we really opened almost 5,000 square feet kitchen.
When we finally got all of our inspections done, we were ready to move in, everything was fixtured. We were like, we need to throw a party.
We are just having our grand opening today. We are super, super excited, waiting for all our guests to arrive and have fun with us.
When we were just cooking for friends and my clients from home,
We started with 5, 7, then become 10, 15 people.
I remember us being like, oh, we're doing 20 meals this week, yes! And now, fast forward 10 years later, we have a team of 50, 2 facilities, and that's everything from administration, production, our delivery team that we all do in-house.
It's
mind-blowing.
Huge change.
Me and Sergio, we both are very creative people, so we like to always be changing and innovating. And when it comes to nutrition, especially with fitness nutrition trends, they're changing all the time. So it's exciting for us to be, okay, what's trending this year in fitness nutrition? Okay, keto's all the rage. So the first thing we do is we make sure that we understand fully the dietary regime that we kind of want to break into. We test it on ourselves, see how our bodies respond with that type, and then we formulate recipes and test and develop so that we can offer it to the public and on our menus.
Before the new diet comes, we are traveling around the world to see what's there, what different flavors, there is new spices, what the combination that can be. So this is super exciting for us.
And every time we come back from a trip, we try to bring a little bit of a flavor or a dish that really had an impact on us and reinvent it in a way that it would be appropriate for what we do.
Our future!
Our future. One thing we wanted to do is we didn't want to just be able to offer what we do to Lower Mainland Vancouver. Now we're developing our insulated shipping box. We're working with a shipping broker. If you don't have a meal prep service in your area, now you do, and you will. So we're planning to soft launch in Western Canada and then extend further so that we're nationwide.
We would love to thank you guys so much for being part of this process with us, and thank for the love, for the support, and to be with us in this journey.
And let's do another 10 years. Woo! Yes!